So then I got an earful from my sister. Oh, she was pissed yesterday about this whole Call of Duty thing. My nephews had to go last night around midnight. Well, they left around 10:30 at night to get this new copy, this new video game, Call of Duty. I don't know what Call of Duty, Black Ops, something like that. I don't know what it was. Elite. Well, my nephew was talking about this a week ago, telling me, oh, I need to buy this video game. There was something wrong with the credit card. He tried to ask me for money. I'm like, dude, what do you want to spend 80 some bucks on a game that you know is pretty much the same as the previous game? I mean, it's just a waste of fucking money. I mean, that's all I have to say about that. But I was willing to pay for it. But then I guess, I don't know, the credit card was wrong and my sister didn't pay a lunch that she charged with it, and that's why they couldn't really process the payment. So I don't know what was going on with that. And my nephew was all pissed. He was really pissed off. My 16-year-old, 15-year-old nephew. Right? All he has in life is to play that fucking PlayStation. That's all he has in life. And so he needed this game. Oh boy, he needed this game. And that was about 2 weeks ago because he had to pre-order it. So I was like, hey, why don't we do this? I'll buy the game for you. I will order it on Target.com. That's where I get some of those. Well, that's the first thing that popped into my head because Target actually offers same day delivery. And they had the game that he wanted. It was a special edition Elite Call of Duty, whatever it was. I don't know what it was, but it's some stupid special edition for stupid geeks, fucking losers. And the thing was, came with a special medal. I don't know what it was. It's the same game, but they give you something else with it. Some special poster. I don't know what it was. So he needed that game. So we found it on Target.com, and I said, look, Target is going to be closed on midnight, but he wanted the game on midnight when it came out that day, which was yesterday or today actually. And so I said, no, well, why don't you do this? I'll order it for you, and I'll have it delivered to your house the day that it comes out. You won't get it at midnight, but you'll get it when you come from school. You'll come in and you play it. He's like, no, I need to have it by midnight. I mean, on midnight, after midnight, because me and my friends are gonna play with it online and all this shit. So I'm like, what the fuck's the matter with you? When I was your age, actually when I was younger than you, I have these video games that were coming out, and I was like, well, okay, I guess I want to buy the new Super Mario game for Super Nintendo. I don't know what. Yeah, that was the game that I wanted to buy. But first, what I did was I saved up my money. Sometimes I, had second thoughts about it because I didn't want to spend like $60 on 50 bucks on a video game. I don't know, because I was raised a little bit differently than the kids today, who think that this $83 video game is more important than anything else. And it seems to be very important. It was the center of his life for the last couple of weeks and still today, this video game. But when I was young, look, first I let my other friends buy it, and then I'll go to their houses and then I'll play with it for like a couple of hours or so with them. And if I liked it, I'll go to Kmart or Montgomery Ward. That's where I used to buy my video games. And I'll go there and I'll buy it like a couple of weeks later. I'll take my mom and my mom will buy it for me. Or I'll buy it if I have saved enough money. And it was 2 weeks after those games were released that I will buy some of them. I wouldn't buy all those games. Like if it was alright, I'll just play with my friend. And back then we didn't have online gaming like we do today, so it's a whole different thing. But you want to play with your friends, you know what you do? And that was my, when people, when we had Nintendo, Super Nintendo around my age, you know what we did? When we wanted to play with our friends, we went to their homes and played. Actually visit your friends and play with them on the game console. But I don't get this. And it's all hype. I mean, that's what it is. And I asked him, like, why do you want the fucking game at midnight? The fuck is that shit? So Jose, I need the game. I need the game now. At midnight, it comes out, and I have to go get it. So, Target didn't offer any midnight release. So, finally, they fixed the credit card, and they got the damn order through. And there was all this commotion going on. My sister was also pissed, and everybody was pissed. And my mother was like, "Oh, don't worry, we can take him to the to Best Buy to go pick up his game if he wants." I'm like, "Mom, don't get involved in this shit." The whole family stood still because of this fucking video game. But he fixed it. He got the order in. Then there was a problem. There was a problem. The problem was that my sister needed to go with my nephew to go pick it up because the credit card is in my sister's name. So yeah, they're not going to release it to somebody else if you're not the owner of the credit card. Something like that. That's the rules. So they had to call Best Buy again. And it said, I don't know, they had to go through all these steps. Like when I was young, when I was buying video games, I just went and bought it. Yeah, it was already like a month or even 2 months after it came out. I didn't give a shit. I bought it. It's for me. It's for my enjoyment. I don't give a shit what other people think. I don't give a shit that other people have it. Oh, you have it. I'm not like that. I'm not like that. So what if you have the game before I do? Or the DVD or whatever? Enough with this shit. Golly, it's fucking sickening. It's making me throw up. Anyway, but it was like, we had to call Best Buy. They were waiting on the phone for 2 hours just to get Best Buy to say that my other nephew who can drive, who's over the age, who's 20 years old, that he can take my younger nephew who wanted this game, take him to Best Buy, and it would be because it's rated M. I guess you have to be over 17. So my older nephew is going to go and pick it up, right? So they had to call Best Buy that my sister, because my sister couldn't go pick it up because she had to go to work in the morning. All this shit for a fucking video game. It just makes me think, like, my generation of people, I mean, I'm only 31 years old, but we didn't pull out this, we didn't pull this shit. And the hype, and the hype, and the hype. I mean, what's so, oh God, it's fucking, I don't know, it's just stupid. And the only reason why he wanted that game, at midnight, he wanted that game on his little hands. Well, actually, his big hands, because he's bigger than me. You know why he wanted that game? Because his friends were going to have it. Because everybody else was going to have that game. So, these game companies, these gaming companies, they're very smart. Because their sales strategy is not to really say, oh, this is a good game, you're going to enjoy it. No. They're going to say, oh, well, your friends are going to have it, and you're going to be the fucking pussy without the damn fucking game. And you're out of the loop. You're out of the clique. Don't be a loser. Buy the game. That's kind of the strategy that I see. Like, oh, your friends, because they do that. They go on Facebook. They go on Twitter. All these social media, whatever, YouTube. And they say, "Oh, look at this game," and then they start this hype, like, "Oh, I'm gonna be the first one to get it," and then, "No, I'm gonna be the first one to get it." It's just stupid competition. For what? For a fucking video game? I mean, I don't get this. I mean, you want to compete for something, compete for a reward. But you're competing to what? You're competing to give up $83? The fuck is that kind of what kind of competition is that? Seriously. He went on this whole thing with me that he was first of all, he wasn't a plan the whole day. I mean, he gave me all his plans. My nephew. He gave me all his plans. And one of his plans was, well, okay, first he's gonna go get the game. Actually, I thought that my nephew was gonna go get it instead of him. He can just, well, it's midnight. You're not gonna get home until like 1 in the morning because look, the store opens at midnight. There might be a line when you get there. So a couple hundred people will be ahead of you. You're gonna have to wait in line. You're gonna have to pick it up, show your receipt. Well, I don't know what they had to show, but they had to show like an ID, a credit card, and then the Best Buy that had the game, it's like 10 miles away, so they had to drive all the way up there. So they didn't get home until 1:30 in the morning. Now this is a 15-year-old student, high school student, who should be in bed, be in bed by no later than 11 o'clock to wake up at 6 in the morning for school. And here he is going to pick up this stupid game. Because I thought that my eldest nephew, the one that has the car, the one who's 20 years old, he was going to go get the video game at Best Buy. He was going to go pick it up, and my nephew that wanted it, he was going to play with it when he got home from school. Oh no, that wasn't the plan. The plan was, you get this? He was gonna go with my eldest nephew. Like if he needed to go with him, they were just gonna go pick up the fucking game. In fact, the only person that can pick it up was my eldest nephew. But the other one who wanted the game, he needed to go with, he needed to go with my eldest nephew. So because he wanted to touch the game. This is how and this is what he told me. No, Jose. I'm gonna go with Junior. That's the eldest. My eldest nephew. No, I'm gonna go with Junior. And I say, why? You should be in bed. It's gonna be around 12:30, the earliest that you're gonna get the game. He says, no. I'm gonna go with him because I want to touch the game. It's gonna be in my hands. I'm like, what the fuck is this? So they went and pick up the game. And my eldest nephew, Junior, he said, that there were a bunch of like adults waiting in line. There were no kids. The only kid there was my other nephew who wanted the game. He was the youngest there, and everybody there was like my age. I'm like, what the fuck's going on with this society? You have 30-year-olds playing video games. God. Yeah, but it was a line. He said that there were about 300 people waiting in line when they got there, and they got there around 10:30, 11 o'clock, and there was a huge line of geeks and dorks, losers, losers who'll never get pussy ever in their lives, or ass, or even a little jerk off from another person. They'll never see that. Wow. 300 people there waiting in line at Best Buy. And then so they had to wait. I couldn't do this. I could not. I would rather just wait it out, buy the game online, and have it delivered to my home. I mean, it's very simple. It's so simple. Delivered to my home. I don't have to show the UPS guy my credit card or my fucking ID. The UPS guy comes here and just drops off my package, and that's it. I pick it up and I play with it. How hard is that? Oh no, we had to be there at midnight. We had to be there at midnight to pick it up. So they were there, and they were pestered by the manager. And the manager only allowed like 10 people inside at once. And they had 3 cash registers open. So the line was pretty big, and it moved really slowly. And my eldest nephew, Junior, I mean, he hates lines. He's just like me. He hates fucking lines. I'm like, why the fuck are you doing this? You know, he texted me around midnight. And they were like, we're still waiting online to get inside the store. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing at midnight at a fucking Best Buy? What the fuck are you doing there? I mean, there's no fucking excuse. Unless if you're fucking getting laid at a Best Buy parking lot. What the fuck are you doing there? What are you doing there? We're picking up the game. Oh, my eldest nephew was pissed. He didn't want to go, but he reluctantly had to accept. My mother, which is their grandmother, my mother was like, don't worry, we will get Grandpa to go over there and get the game, and he'll pick it up. And like, no, Mom, don't get involved with this shit. Let them settle it. Let them figure it out. And then the problem is that what's gonna happen the next day, because my nephew had to go to school. So because when my nephew got home, he immediately opened the game. Immediately popped it into the PlayStation, started playing with it, and started to play with his other friends online. That he has friends. And I'm like, do you ever see your friends physically? Do you ever like meet with them? You ever have pizza with them? Because that's what we used to do when I was young. You know, when you had friends, you actually talk to your friends. You actually go out with them. That's what we used to do. Like now, you just sit on your fucking couch all day, play Call of Duty. Stupid game, and I fucking hated it too, because the previous game version, or the previous, I don't know, was the prequel, Call of Duty. It was just killing after killing after killing after killing. Like, there's no point to it. Oh, but the more points I get, I get elevated. Elevated. You get elevated. Like, that's really that's gonna get you all the chicks. I'm elevated on Call of Duty. Oh yeah, you're gonna get a load of chicks with that. Golly. The other thing is that my ex was also a game buff. He loved video games. I couldn't stand it. I mean, like those kinds of video games, like Call of Duty, Halo, and all these. I don't know. He tried to get me to play with him. Like, let's just fuck. That's all we need to do. Just fuck. Oh God. So he got home, and he started to play with it immediately. And that's around 1 o'clock. They got home around 1 o'clock or 1:30. And my eldest nephew, Junior, well, he went and took a shower and went to bed and couldn't go to sleep because couldn't go to sleep. My nephew in the other room, who was playing the game, he was all into it. And when he gets into it, he gets pissed when his other teammates, I guess you play in teams or something like that, they screw up, or he loses, or he gets shot or killed, whatever. He starts yelling, fucking shit. He starts throwing the remote control, starts throwing it around everywhere, and he gets all into this shit, you know, and starts yelling at the fucking. Well, he has that headset. I guess he's yelling at his friends. Move over there, move to the right, block me, blah blah. Oh God, I mean, it's just horrendous. And then he takes breaks to go to the kitchen and get like bags of Doritos, and I mean, totally a typical gamer. That guy is. I mean, his diet consists of Mountain Dew, pizza, Taco Bell, Doritos. I mean, it just Jesus fucking H Christ. So he started playing with it, and according to my eldest nephew and my sister, he didn't stop until 6 in the fucking morning, and he had to go to school at 7. So yeah, he didn't have any sleep. He didn't have any sleep at all. He went to school. I don't know how he went through school, because if I didn't have any sleep and I go to an 8-hour school day, I would just totally pass out. I wouldn't be able to do that. But no, but he did. He came back from school because the original plan was that he was in a ditch school. And my sister, first of all, my sister was like, oh, whatever. But then she's like, wait a minute. You're not going to skip school for a fucking video game. What the hell is that? That was weird, because I never thought my sister would ever be like that. To let her children not go to school for a video game? The hell is that about? Finally, my sister got some sense knocked into her head. She's like, you're not gonna stay here. You're gonna go to school, and I don't care if you're not. She because he wanted to stay home. He wanted to be like, whoa, I need some sleep and all that, and get some breakfast and go to sleep. Like, no, you're not gonna go to school, asshole. And he did. He ended up going to school, but he made it back, and I got an update text message from my eldest nephew. He got back from school, and I thought, well, he's gonna get back to school. He's gonna go home and he's gonna go to sleep, because by then you'll be tired. I mean, you went through a whole school day, and then you didn't have any sleep that night, and because you were playing fucking Call of Duty. I don't know, but he did not get any sleep when he came back from school. He got a sandwich. And guess where he went? Directly back to the fucking game he was playing. And I just got a text message about an hour ago. Yep, he's still playing. And it's like, that was 11 p.m., so it's about half an hour ago. 11 o'clock. Since what? 4 o'clock. That's what? 7 hours? 7 hours playing the fucking video game. How can you do that? I mean, is that even humanly possible? Oh, golly. I mean, look what the computer... I mean, look what these games are doing to our generation. I mean, they're totally fucking up their priorities. My eldest nephew, who is really not happy about this, he's like, oh, it's brainwashing, it's programming. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it is. I mean, if it is brainwashing and programming, well, who's really benefiting from that programming? It's the guys who make those video games. I mean, they're the ones who are raking in the money. They're the ones who are making all the moolah, the cashola. They're cashing in right now. So, but he's still playing probably right now, and it's past midnight right now. So he's still playing with it. Yeah, he might get some sleep. But tomorrow they go in later in school. Tomorrow school starts around 10:30, so I guess he might have some time to go to sleep. I don't know. Tomorrow, well, I don't know. He's probably gonna go to sleep, and if he doesn't go to sleep, that's gonna be dangerous. Wasn't there some Asian guy, some Chinese guy that died because he was playing a video game, like fucking 10 days straight without going to sleep? What's up with that? Are people really going insane these days? But anyway, it was a big fiasco just to fucking get the game. and he had everything planned out. Every little minute was planned. Well, we're gonna get there around 11 o'clock. So it'll be probably 200 people there. So we'll probably get the game in about 45 minutes or so. No more than that. Actually, they ended up waiting a lot longer. So that didn't go well. It didn't go to plan. And here's an article about that. Let's see. GameStop GameStop Corporation, the video game retailer, sold more than 1 million copies of Call of Duty Black Ops 2. That's what it's called. Yesterday, positioning the new title from Activision Blizzard Inc. to break sales records. And it's all fucking hype. It's not like, oh, this game is revolutionary or it has new technology or something like that. It's not something that, wow, it's fucking extraordinary. It's a mind-blowing game. It's not. I seen it. My eldest nephew played me a preview of it last week, and I said, is this what you're all fucking worried about? Is this what's causing all these problems in our family? My sister is all worked up and all freaked out because her credit card got declined and all this shit because of this? So what was really in play last night? It's the hype. That's all it is. It's because somebody else has the fucking game. And these game makers are fucking, they're geniuses on how to make money with this kind of shit. You know what to do, right? I mean, that's what they're thinking. Instead of because when I grew up, somebody within my group would buy a video game and then we'll all go to their house and we'll play it. Like a four-player game. We used to play Street Fighter, Street Fighter, and all these other games, Mortal Kombat. Well, I hated that game because I was lost. But we had a game console. I had a game console, but I didn't buy all the games because my other friends had had other games, and we would just go to, if Tony had Street Fighter 2, then we'll go to Tony's house to play Street Fighter 2. If I had Mortal Kombat, which I did, then everybody came to my house to play Mortal Kombat. We shared. Because we only needed one game for one game console to play with 4 people. But now they said, oh, we can have online networking or online gaming. So now everybody needs to buy a game. Every single person that wants to play. That's stupid. That's really a business-wise decision. If you want to sell this junk, sell this shitty game to 4 million people. And one day, 4 million. 1 million was just GameStop. I bet you that the Best Buy and Target, they probably all sold out. And I heard that the sales were 4 million copies of this damn video game in one day. So, that's how they work it. You play with other people online with this game. And everybody needs to buy this game. In the past, no, my friend Tony bought the game, or my friend Oscar bought the game, and we will go to each of our houses to play with it. Only one of us needed to buy a game. We could just go to their house and play with it. A 4-player game. We didn't know. Now everybody is in their own home, playing online, and guess what? Everybody needs to buy their own copy, their own video game. So that's how you basically get sales up. That's how you really sell this shit. But it was totally chaos. Oh, but I need to have it. I need to have it at midnight. I need to have it at midnight. I'm like, is there a difference if you have it at midnight and be, or getting it through the mail or through UPS? Because we can FedEx it, and Target can send it to you the same day. You'll get it that day it comes out. I mean, once you get back from school, the video game will be right there. It will be in the living room, and you can just start playing with it. No, he needed to get the video game at midnight because all of his friends were gonna get the video game at midnight. And the whole point was to just get it. It wasn't anything about, oh, well, it's a revolutionary game. No, it's not. So, no, but it really fucking bothered me. It annoyed the hell out of me. And this is the nephew, by the way, that really gets pissed off at me for buying things that I want. Like, I wanted to buy an exercise machine. He's like, oh, why do you want to buy that? You fucking waste your money on that. I'm like, dude, that's for my health. I need to buy this machine. He's like, no. My doctor told me I need to get more cardio into my workout because, I may have some health problems in the future. Oh, you don't need to do that. Where are you gonna get that? It's $400. Yeah, because it's a machine. It's not a video game. My nephew can only think in terms of video games and shoes. And last year it was the shoes. Golly, that was another thing too. The shoes. He had to wait in line at Reebok or something at the mall. Waited in line for like 2 hours just to get a pair of shoes. And it doesn't even wear them anymore. He doesn't even wear them. Like, he totally forgot about the shoes. They're like in the box somewhere in his closet. And it doesn't even wear them every day. And now he wears his other shoes that he bought like a couple months ago. And he bought the other shoes. Like, it's just hype. That's now the new American consumerism. You don't buy shit because, oh, it's a really good product. No, it's because somebody else has it and I need to buy it. I need to be better than that guy. I need to show off that I have it too. I have it. Oh, but and then before the shoes, it was the Android phone when it came out. Oh, golly, that was one. Oh, that was one episode. I need a new phone. I need a new phone. I mean, every time he was visiting me, I need a new phone. Like, if I'm gonna buy the fucking phone for him, I'm like, you already have a phone. I mean, he already had a really good phone. He had I don't know, one of those Blackberries. He had already a smartphone, but he needed a Droid. I needed a Droid. And he found my sister. I mean, my sister was not, she tried not to cave in, but she had to after 4 months. 4 months. And guess what happened after 6 months? After they bought the damn phone. Oh, he's like, oh, it doesn't work anymore. It's stupid. It's like, God fucking way. Oh, man. And I just laugh because I don't buy this shit. Maybe the reason I went broke because I will buy stuff. I'll just buy it because I like it. But now since I don't have that capacity anymore, when I lost everything 3 years ago, I think this was sent to me, this situation that I was in, to really look at people and to understand that this kind of plastic way of living, that you depend your life on the happiness of buying things that are just shit, that later on you're going to throw away anyway. And now he's trying to throw it away. He's like, oh, it doesn't work. My Android doesn't work. I don't like it. The battery doesn't last too much. I'm like, but you wanted the fucking phone. You wanted the phone. Well, that's him. Any hype that he can get on, I mean, he'll get on that hype. He's gonna join the bandwagon. And I'm not, where did he learn this shit? Not from me, because I'm not into that shit. And neither is my eldest nephew. I don't know where he got this shit from. Oh, I need to be bang. I have to be there at midnight. Have to be there at midnight. I need to buy this game. But the real, the real shenanigans was trying to get the game like 2 weeks before. You know, when they were trying to pre-order the game. Trying to get Best Buy on the phone. Oh, and they had a three-way conference with my sister, with him, and the guy in Best Buy. Oh, the four-way conference. Never mind. They had to have. Oh, they called a credit card company, and they were in a four-way conference trying to solve this situation. Oh God. Yeah, that was 3 hours right there just to fix this problem. And I'm like, we could have just ordered it. In fact, well, he was okay with me buying the damn game. He didn't care. Well, he already had the $83 that he needed to get. But he didn't want to wait. He didn't want to wait. Because Target was going to deliver the game that morning. Actually, it was going to arrive by the time that he got from school. But that wasn't enough. He needed that fucking game at midnight. Have it on his hands at midnight. The hell is that about? Oh, but he needed to have it. I need to have the game now. Now. What kind of brainless shit is that? And I don't really care about, it's just a game. Just wait for it. It'll come. Oh, but he's 15 years old. He cannot really see it that way, and that's fine. I was impatient with some things when I was his age, but really, a video game. When I was young, I never really saw that. People lining up for video games. We did for like movies, but for video games, and now shoes. Damn. Where did we go wrong? Where did we go wrong? The best video game I ever played was Asteroids. That was my favorite one. I really hated playing it, but I was addicted to it. And it's very simple. And it's just you playing it. But now it's the killing, the murder, pretending that you're a fucking soldier, and now, and who's playing these games, by the way? Fat asses, typical fucking nerds that cannot even do a push-up, and now they're pretending to be soldiers and killing like thousands of people in one game. Oh God, this is so fucking hilarious. This is a real. Oh, I laugh at night when I go to sleep when I think about this, to be honest with you. But there you go. The hype of Black Ops 2. And people are making money. GameStop, their stock rose 0.7% yesterday to $23.26. So, people need to make money. And they'll make money out of these idiots. Out of these morons and... Trying to get my video game at midnight. Because everybody else is going to get it. Oh yeah, and the iPhones too. Remember all that hype with the iPhone? I don't know how many iPhones I had to buy for my friends. I had a few friends and family members who wanted it. Maybe that's why I went broke, because I kept buying people's stuff. And now that I'm looking at this, I'm like, it's all hype. It's not even anything worthwhile. It's all fucking hype. For nothing. So, anyway. Alright.